Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Nerd here, and finally I am going to be doing my review for episode 9 of WandaVision. That is over 2 weeks late. I apologise. I've been completely busy and I know a lot of you aren't going to be interested in this video, but if you have enjoyed, leave a like rating, share it about. But yeah, this is going to be my episode review for the final episode of WandaVision. That is indeed episode 9. So yeah, this episode is kind of a return in ways to the traditional MCU format that we have seen continue into the Falcon and Winter Soldier series that I've also started reviewing now. Be sure to check that out. But anyway, yeah, it is a return to that format that I wished it did kind of continue, not just the sitcom stuff, but the format that is unique to WandaVision. I just thought they would have continued with that. And I feel like this episode, not as a fault to itself, but a lot of us fell victim to the countless fan theories and supposed leaks. And I do feel like this episode sticks out like a sore thumb in certain aspects, because if I remember correctly, from various interviews that have come out since this episode aired, there was a lot change in the finale. There were originally meant to be 10 episodes, and we got 9. So, a long story short is that, yeah, there were certain plot elements that were dropped, and you can kind of tell that in the episode. It felt like it was very rushed in certain aspects. Like, I was looking forward to seeing the new version of Vision becoming more of a threat, and unfortunately that didn't happen. It just felt like you had the fight and that was it. He went off to go on his own direction, and yeah, he just flew off, and we don't know what's going to happen to him. We had no conclusion to Jimmy Woo's missing person case. We don't know what's going on there. And then obviously the villain as well, I forgot his name now, the Colonel of S.W.O.R.D. He's supposedly arrested, and he got stopped pretty easily. But I've got to say though, I did love the fight scenes between Agatha Harkness and Wanda herself, and she finally became the Scarlet Witch. That I am so happy that's finally happened. So yeah, I am looking forward to seeing her in her next appearance, that is Doctor Strange 2, also known as Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. I think that is going to be such a big evolution for her character. And yeah, it was awesome to see the twins continue to, work well together, and like the whole family dynamic as well. It was nice to see that come to a close, but in a sweet and emotional way. I did really enjoy that aspect of the episode. And then obviously Westview is now back to normal. I thought that was like a nice bittersweet ending as well. And Wanda's essentially been painted as villain, even though she saved the day in the end, but she did kind of cause all this mess in the first place. So I feel like this is setting up Wanda for a very dangerous story arc later in the Marvel movies that I am looking forward to, because obviously Spider-Man No Way Home and Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness will be following on from WandaVision. They're all connected very closely together, so I can't wait to see what happens there. But in terms of all the other stuff that I've moaned about, there is one thing as well. I was kind of disappointed about the conclusion of Evan Peters' character. Yeah, I just can't even shake off the disappointment, to be honest. Like, this episode review is 2 weeks late, right? It's going to be over 2 weeks late, and I'm still as disappointed now, right? Like, I was so bummed out by it. I wasn't expecting him to be the Fox version of Quicksilver. If anything, he was just going to be a brand new version of Quicksilver, but we didn't even get that. It was just some random guy, and it was a cheap boner joke, if I'm being honest. It just felt completely out of place. And I just wish we had, more time to explain his character, I guess. That, to me, just felt very rushed and just seemed completely wasted opportunity there. Especially with some of the movies in Phase 4 that are going to be exploring the multiverse. It would be the perfect opportunity to bring him into the MCU as the Fox version of Quicksilver. But, unfortunately, it did not happen in that way. But in terms of my overall episode review score, I am going to give it a 8 out of 10. It was a good finale, certain parts were rushed, and it just felt like a little bit of a step back from all the other stuff that's been set up. But yeah, really good finale, and I can't wait to see what happens to Wanda in the next appearance that she has. And I nearly just dropped my microphone. But yeah, thank you very much for tuning into today's video. If you have enjoyed, leave a like rating and subscribe for more nerdy content, and I'll see you all on my next video. Goodbye for now.